Hi, I would like to share with you a bit of scripture from Gospel of Matthew, from the Sermon on the Mount, um, Jesus speaking. It's Matthew chapter 5, verses 38 to 42. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but I tell you not to resist an evil person. But whoever slaps you on the right cheek, turn the other to him also. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak also. And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you, do not turn away. And second part of scripture I'm going to read is from Gospel of John, chapter 18, verses 19 to 23. The high priest then asked Jesus about his disciples and his doctrine, and Jesus answered him, I spoke openly to the world. I always taught in synagogues and in the temple where the Jews always meet, and in secret I have said nothing. Why do you ask me? Ask those who have heard me what I said to them. Indeed, they know what I said. And when he had said these things, one of the officers who had stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand, saying, Do you answer the high priest like that? And Jesus answered him, If I have spoken evil, bear witness of the evil, but if well, why do you strike me? Now, those bit of scriptures right there are talking about what Jesus said in, in Gospel of Matthew about turning the other cheek, and basically how we should confront how we should confront people who want to strike us and get I mean get into a fight with us and just start trouble. I mean our human our human instinct is basically to well go for eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, and which originally in the Old Testament was a restriction on vengeance rather than avocation for it, which means that if somebody takes your eye, you can't go beyond taking their eye, and if somebody takes your tooth, then you can't go beyond taking their tooth. And, Jesus saying right there, don't resist an evil person in the same manner as they as they would do unto you. I mean, but but this is not acting like a coward or anything. This is basically basically having dignity to I mean if somebody if somebody go strike strikes you on one cheek, then offer him the other also, and it's like just if you want to hit if you want to hit me, go. If it makes you feel better, go ahead, and I will not retaliate in kind, and that's what Jesus did when he was confronted by the high priest, and 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 when he had said these things, one of the officers who stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand. And I mean, Jesus basically lived out what he what he said about turning the other cheek when when he was on trial, and excuse me, and the and he struck him with the palm of the officer's hand, and Jesus was more manly to resist f- fighting people the same way they fought against him. And he was very strong in his nonviolence, and he I admire him for that. Just want to be able to live out this same thing in my life, and just like most of my life, I want to strike back at people who have harassed me, who tease me, and made fun of me. And I mean, I was weak. I couldn't fight back to save my life, and yeah, I I mean, I feel really ashamed that I couldn't hit back. And mo- modern masculinity, well, there, I wouldn't say it's modern masculinity, but they're but, but I mean, there are people who are saying that you should fight back, if somebody hits you or anything like that. I mean, it's like if you, I mean, I mean, we just need to follow Jesus' example, and but not retaliate. And that's 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 what I want to do, and basically not retaliate against people who hurt me, and let God be the judge of those who want to hurt me. And just I know this is a difficult thing for me to talk about, because it is a difficult thing to do. I mean, to, to just take your licks, and be 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 strong enough to not to not resist evil in the same manner. Um, and and that's it. That's pretty much all I really have to talk about this morning. So have a good day, and God bless you.